to the Dysfunction Junkies podcast. We may not have seen it all, but we've seen enough. And now, here are your hosts, Chrissy and Carrie.
Hello, junkies. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Chrissy.
It's getting close to that
Christmas.
Halloween. Christmas.
Because, we've been doing the Halloween thing for months now. It's time to move on. It's 2026 already. Valentine's Day. I don't know. We're just, everything is so screwed up. But you're right. It is almost Halloween.
It is.
And a lot of people love Halloween from what I've seen, especially since you've been celebrating it since July.
I know. The pumpkin spice lattes and everything have been out since September 1st. And we've had our fill of apple cider. And everyone's yards are decorated with all the stupid stuff. Halloween decorations.
Last year, we did establish that some people really did do it right.
Yes. There is the doing it right. And then there's doing it. Why did you even bother?
Well, I think just the one good thing, because I talked about how much anxiety I get from all the stuff that is shown on the internet that you're supposed to be doing for Halloween and Christmas and all that, is I think that they really show you a lot of things you can do instead of putting a bunch of tacky things out. Yeah. And I really don't see that being the Halloween crime as much as it used to be. I think people really have decided to make an effort to put some thought and a little bit of their talents into, celebrating.
All I have to say is I can see the value of having a good HOA during these times of year.
Somebody who lives with an HOA might disagree with you, but go ahead.
Because I tell you what, if I had to live next to some of these houses with some of their very tacky and I don't know, just not my idea.
Are you really seeing a lot of tacky?
Yes.
Because to be honest, and DJ Nick, chime in, but
it's because you live in an HOA, so it's nicer.
No, but even driving through other neighborhoods here, I really don't think that I see. Maybe different areas have people who like to do it up a little bit more, and maybe don't invest as much. But hey, their heart's in it.
There's one house I know of that they just overdo it so much so they had stuff in their double strip.
Strip?
The right of way,
the space between like your property and the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the sidewalk and the street.
And I guess maybe that's a Northeast Ohio expression, but the double strip.
Now I know what you mean. Yeah.
But the city made them take everything off of that they had.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to post there. That's technically not their property.
Wow.
Didn't we learn another name for that? That's here.
There is another name.
The tree
line or the tree lawn or
the tree lawn, I think is the other one.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that before, but at any rate, they had some Halloween decorations on their tree lawn or their double strip, whatever you call it. And the city said you can't have it there. So they had to cram more stuff in there. And it wasn't,
they just moved it back 5 feet to their side of the sidewalk.
But it's, it's not a very big lot where the house was. It's just all kinds of Halloween stuff just crammed in there.
Yeah. You have to kind of know when to say when.
And even
sometimes less is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned that more as I've gotten older. Less effort.
Less effort.
Less people.
Well, I agree with that one.
Less BS.
And I'd like to have less weight on me. So.
Oh, we all want that. Less pumpkin pie spice. Don't buy 5 things of pumpkin pie spice when you finally find it because they caused a panic. Told me I wasn't going to get it.
Yep. Yeah. So I do. I see some of these and I'm just like, oh my God. And you know what? And here's the worst part. I could deal with it if I knew it was going to end at, Halloween, October 31st. Okay. Maybe I'll give you till November 7th, the weekend after Halloween to take it down. But when that crap is still up into Christmas and all they do is throw a Santa Claus hat on it. Sometimes they don't even do that, but they throw the Santa Claus hat. They try to make it now what was that? The Christmas, what was that? The Christmas where they had the skeleton, the Nightmare Before Christmas, whatever it is.
Right, yeah.
No. And even worse, if you're putting bunny ears on that shit, Come on.
Wow. I don't know that I've seen that firsthand.
I have.
So this house that I was speaking of that got in trouble.
Yeah.
Their Halloween stuff had been up since, I'm sure, July.
See, no. Thank God for city ordinances and HOAs. That's all I have to say.
They do, but you know what? It's encouraged, unfortunately, and the certain people take it too far. But I mean, yeah, it's just, look, you enjoy it and you want to celebrate it for as long as you can, and I get it. But October is already a 31-day month. It is.
It's not like it's February or anything.
Right, I mean, it's a long month, and I mean, it can bleed from September a little bit,
right?
And like you said, it can bleed over into November a little bit, election day or whatever the heck's going on in early November. But yeah, I really think it's become so almost like you're numb to it.
Yeah.
But see, I don't know how to understand this feeling I'm feeling because I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not a young person. So why do I think I'm supposed to still feel that excitement?
Yeah.
But it's gotten to the point now where I just don't even care. It's like, I don't even want to decorate anymore. And that's crazy.
I know. I hear you.
But
well, my attitude on decorating, is a little bit different this year. Now, I'm not decorating for Halloween. No. I'm not decorating for Thanksgiving. No. But I did promise that I would suffer this year and decorate for Christmas.
I know. I'm going to hold you to this.
You will. You can. It's okay. Because I'm doing the death cleaning this year. So, you didn't read my blog?
Remind me again. Come on, give me some credit. Do you know how much information overload I am on just in general?
I know. So, in my blog,
you sent me that one thing.
Yeah, I talked about in my first blog about the Nobody Wants Your Shit book.
Yes.
Audiobook. Yes. And they talk
I did look into that.
They did talk about death. They refer it to as death cleaning. Okay. It's just purging your life of all the stuff you don't need because, if something happens to you, your kids don't want that shit. They don't want the tchotchkes. They don't want ever, they just don't want it. So why are you hoarding it? Sorry to break the news to you on that, Chrissy. You have a look of mortification on your face right now.
I don't because it is something I've slowly come to realize and agree with.
Yes. So my goal this year is to get all the Christmas decorations out of the basement, every single last one of them. And I am going to either use it and put it up, or it's getting donated, whether it's to the Burn Pal, the Round Pal, Goodwill, whatever sucker wants it. I don't know. So, but it's either one way or another, it's going to either get used or it's going to get loosed. And then at the end of the holiday season, I will therefore have only the things that are really mean something that I'm going to keep for future use. That is my plan for the Christmas decorations this year.
That sounds like a great plan.
We have so many lights, Christmas lights. We could light up all of Northeast Ohio.
There is one set I won't part with.
And it's okay to have a few things that you can't part with.
It's never been plugged in.
Never?
No.
Oh, God.
And she bought it 30 years ago or more.
Oh, so in other words, if you plugged it in, it's a safety hazard at this point.
Is.
It's knob and tube wiring. What is it?
Kodak Christmas lights from Hills Department Store. And there's no way you can duplicate those colors.
Are you sure that they're really only 30 years old? Are they more like 40 because it's Hills Department Store?
It's probably it'd probably be about, 30. I guess because Hills was kind of out by the mid to late 90s, I think.
I feel like I was, in my 20s, I guess, whenever they went out.
Yeah, I have one set that I never used.
So are they like a special design or is it just the color?
It's just straight, it's regular, small Christmas tree lights.
But it's Kodak. And it's the colors because they have these more energy efficient
LED
lightings, and they have they're still beautiful,
right?
But it's a different color that you don't have.
It's a different brightness, a different hue,
right?
Yes.
And I used those very much so on my Christmas trees and everything else
in the 90s and even into the 2000s.
Oh yeah, for as long as I could, and they slowly would go crappy.
One set that we never opened.
I never opened one set, and I just kept putting it back in the box. Putting it back in the box.
Maybe we can get some money on eBay.
No. It's just one box. Not going to deal with that. But I do like the idea of just putting, like, we should just totally dig through all of our storage stuff. Put out, be one of those tacky people. Put all of these hideous, horrible Halloween and Christmas decorations out for one more time.
One more time.
A goodbye party.
Yes. Okay,
know?
now that I can accept.
And then
I can support that.
We're going to say bye to most of it.
And you need to have a sign out there that says, like, one last hurrah or something, so that, like,
Yeah, I guess, but...
That way your neighbors know that it's not coming back next year.
Well, I have...
Be like Christmas Vacation movie with all the lights.
Yes, everything.
Well, the one thing I was thinking of, because I have a beautiful box that I haven't cracked in years of Christmas bulbs. Not to get to the weird thing, but they're glass.
Yes.
And I haven't used them in a long, long time.
Because you've since
I've
had kids and pets and whatever,
and
right?
Things are knocked off the tree, so I totally went to the whole plastic that looks like glass bulb for a long time. And this year I said, finally, I just need to, because I kept going over that box and saying, no, not this year, no, not this year. But I should just put them out, and if they break, I sweep them up, and that's the end of it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm thinking I'm going to try this. You can hold me to it.
Okay, all right. We're doing it.
And
this
same
year.
thing with the Halloween, my paper mache pumpkins that I made back 40
You need to get those
ago.
out because it's almost Halloween. So if you haven't pulled them out yet, you need to get those babies out. Well, now we put pressure on her.
They did stay in the box because there is like this whole thing where some stuff I'm like, do I put that out? And I don't even want to look at it. Why would anybody else want to look at it?
Why are you keeping it?
I don't know.
Okay. You need,
all right.
If you haven't completely listened to that audiobook, you need to listen to it. And for those of you that haven't listened to it or read my blog, go back and read the blog. It's called Nobody Wants Your Shit. And it's by
I hear this all
Messy
the time.
Kondo is the name of the code name of the author, Messy Kondo. That it's a really, really good audiobook about decluttering.
Everybody probably needs it to some extent to really hear this stuff.
Oh yeah, it's really good. It's blunt.
So you guys covered all those phobias. You forgot to cover Chrissy's disposophobia, which is the fear of getting rid of things.
She's got
disposophobia. A few episodes ago. If you didn't listen, go back. But yeah, I guess I do. I can't argue.
The word of the day is disposophobia.
Disposophobia.
Okay. I
She's
accept
gotten
it.
better though.
I have.
I think we need to put this on our website. Is we need to put what the word of the days are, and we need to make a master list of our words of the day. All right, I'm going to talk to Instant Web Makers about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Words of the day, and then reference the episode that they're on. So disposophobia. I'm writing my notes down.
Definitely.
And this is what episode 68. So. What else you got for Halloween?
Well,
Chrissy?
Halloween, and of course the Halloween shows. That I still try to relive my childhood. I'm not going to bring up the one
you made that one us watch last year.
Well, you watched it, and I'm so happy that you did that because that was nice of you. I know you didn't like it.
We're talking about the Halloween that almost wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean. I will watch it. I've watched it probably, I don't know how many times already, and we'll watch it. But one we didn't talk about before, and I highly recommend, it was a book by a very wonderful author, and it's The Halloween Tree.
I've never heard of this.
And it's Ray Bradbury. And the cartoon, which is from the 90s, is lovely because he narrates.
Is this like The Giving Tree?
No, oh, you went there. Did you go there? That goddamn book. How dare you? What a piece of crap that is.
The Giving Tree?
It's garbage. Selfish man sitting on a stump took that tree down for everything.
Yes.
And the tree still was willing. I ain't got nothing else to give because you took everything. But you ass tired of standing up, park it here. Horrible. Horrible.
Okay, so we've established that this
Isn't that what that book's about?
It is.
I summed it up. I summed it up for you people. Don't read it.
Shel Silverstein. No, it's a classic.
Shel Silverstein, is that the name of the author for The Giving
Is he
Tree?
the one with something about an attic?
Yeah, he also did.
What's Up in the Attic or something.
I don't know that one.
There's a lot of people.
Those were good books.
Okay. Unless you're me.
Go back to the Halloween tree.
So you're
Yes,
talking
let's go
about the
back to that.
Halloween
Not
tree.
that damn Giving Tree.
It's not a sequel or
No.
a part 2 of the
It
Giving Tree.
is.
Okay.
It is a lovely, lovely book. I have the book. I've read the book. And they did an animated cartoon of it.
Okay.
And I highly recommend it. And you will like it because it's definitely not in the same. Even Nick likes it, right? So if Nick's saying it's good because he feels pretty much the same way you do about the other recommendation, please.
Okay.
Try to make it a point to find that.
Is this a children's book? Is it a novel?
Well,
it
is, but it's got
Is it a
some,
quick read? Am I going to be done in an hour, in 2 hours?
The book is a little long,
Okay.
bigger. It's not a typical Ray Bradbury as far as length, but it's more than children's. It's a bit of a commitment, but not much. And the cartoon is wonderful, and I do really appreciate it.
Okay.
It's a whole backstory, but it definitely helps you appreciate how other cultures and countries celebrate the idea of Halloween.
I will give it a try.
Yeah, so I highly recommend that. And the one thing we didn't talk about was and maybe we did, but I can't remember. Did we talk about Halloween parties at school when we were young?
I know we talked about Valentine's Day parties. If we did, it was very brief because we started the podcast last year. We were kind of like just off the cusp of Halloween going into Thanksgiving. So we didn't dive too much into it.
Right.
I know we talked about the Hills department store at one point, the costumes that came in a box.
Oh, yeah, those were everywhere. Yeah,
Yes.
you could get those at the drugstore,
Right.
at Woolworths, all over. Yeah,
Right.
the lovely.
So how did your
Crazy
Halloween
mess.
parties go?
Well, I remember it was sort of a big deal, and I don't know, maybe Nick's was that or yours, but I remember we would go to school for half a day.
Oh, you got a half a day?
Well, we go to school, you'd have the first half of your day would be school, and then around lunchtime you would go home.
Oh.
And you would get your costume.
You physically went home.
Yes. To get your costume on.
Uh-huh.
And then you came back to school for your Halloween party.
Did you ride a bus to school?
No.
Oh.
So it was some level of I wonder what happened with the bus riders, because there were bus riders, and how they were able to, maybe they were allowed to. It seems wrong, but I do remember that you had to go home and get your costume. You couldn't bring it to school to put it on.
Okay, so what I do remember is that we had a Halloween parade.
Yes, and I loved the parade. Yes, we did too.
Okay, but I don't remember, I don't think we went to school in our costume, but I can tell you we did not come home and go back.
I feel like we did, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'd have to ask.
I feel like we somehow put the Halloween costumes on. Now, whether our parents came and they maybe helped us put them on, and then we did the parade and then went home, but I know that we did not go home, and I know we did not wear our costumes all day.
Well, I feel like we went home because then, like, you showed up and you were kind of mingling outside, weather permitting, before we did our parade. And some people would show up in a costume where you had no idea who it was in the costume because it was just that
They
much
were completely covered.
disguised.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, just the whole fun of it. That's a time you can't ever get back. And I'm glad I was able to experience it in the school I went to. And I'm sure you and Nick, did you have parade at your school too? Yep.
The church that I work at, we have a preschool. And I will say this is one of my favorite times of the year with the preschool because they do a Halloween parade. And so the parents will come, but then the staff also, we get involved. And so we all line up and, they come and they do this parade and they come by each of us and, we add things to their little bag and stuff. That is fun. Now, those kids come to school in their costumes.
Oh, okay.
But it's preschool, so they're only there for half
days,
couple
usually,
hours.
yeah.
So they come to school in their costumes, and then they I think it is a shortened day. They do their little parade, and the parents take them home, and it's more of a party day. But I do really enjoy it. I will say that is a part of Halloween that I enjoy is working at the church and the preschool and the costumes.
Watching when my kids were of that age and that type where they had the parades and dressed up and because they're older now, they're not really in
What
to
grade
any
did
of
that
it.
kind of stop though? Because I feel like I only have a couple years memories of that. Like I feel like that was only like first, second grade. Like I don't remember doing that all through grade school. And I know we didn't do it in high school. If we had if we dressed up as something, it was because we had like a Halloween dance.
Right.
But I don't feel like we ever came to school like dressed up.
No, at school, in high school, no. No, I don't think so. I seem to think that maybe by like fourth grade,
Yeah.
it was kind of phasing out.
Yeah.
Because I don't really remember doing, even though I was still at the same elementary
Right.
school, I don't really remember doing it that much in like fifth or sixth grade.
No, I can say I don't think so either. If any of you went to high school grade school with us here in the area, refresh our memories. Send us something on our Facebook page or send us an email and help us remember what we did in those later years. But I believe that's correct. I think we only did it like first, second, third grade-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think we did anything older.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but
yeah,
great memories.
Yeah, I will say that was kind of fun. It was kind of like at the end of the year when you had that field day. Basically you had one more last day of school, but all the testing was done and they didn't have anything else for the teachers to do with us, but they had to keep us. So we had a field day and it was basically playground day for the whole day. Did you do that?
I don't remember.
You're
that.
looking at me like I have 10 eyes.
Nick remembers it.
Yeah, we would actually go to a park.
Oh, did you? Whereas your school not have a good play area that could accommodate?
It did, but we would walk like 3 blocks down to another park.
Oh. No, we just did it at the school.
I do remember going to
my school didn't have a lot of playground equipment. It was it was big. The parking lot, and then there was an adjacent field, but there was nothing on it. So we would go like 3 blocks down.
Okay.
I do remember going to park near where I lived, and with my grade school class. I even have some pictures of it somewhere.
Wow.
If I can find them.
We didn't go off site much. They didn't transport us much. I think the circus, we went to
Symphony.
Yeah, we did the symphony, to go to the circus. There was like maybe Mill Creek Park for something.
That was where we went for this sort of...
but it was for like a special education and not to play.
I don't know. I feel like it was just sort of to hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, we would do that at the school. They didn't take us off property much.
A lot of times when we did have like little field trips, I do know that parents sort of transported, like certain kids were assigned into cars and...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
And my mom actually did participate.
Yeah.
In driving some students with me to a specific
always
place.
in a bus, big yellow bus, never personal transport. The only personal transport I ever was in was when I was in 8th grade. We would go with the priest to the nursing home once a week, and they would do mass at the nursing home. Mm-hmm. And so every week, like 4 kids got to go from the 8th grade class, 7th and 8th grade class with the priest to help serve mass. And it would rotate who would get to go every week. So you might only go once every 2 months or once every 3 months, but every week somebody went. So at that point, we were allowed to ride in the car with the priest. But again, there was 4 of us total. Mm-hmm. So it must have been 3 kids in the past because there was 4 total. So it was 3. Yeah. In fact, that's the first time I ever heard Bruce Springsteen's song Born in the USA was in the car with Father.
Nice.
So I just remember that. And then the only other time was in high school when we did the service projects that we would go off site and we'd be a group of us in the car and we would drive ourselves.
Oh.
But any other time, school bus.
School bus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember being on the bus too for like the symphony, like you mentioned, and things like that. But yeah, I do remember the little transport of 5 or so kids in a car with a parent.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, what's this thing you got about candy?
Well, just talking about how, we roll right into the next thing. There's no downtime.
No.
And in fact, I would say we're almost to the point now where
we're
they are riding side by side.
Yes.
So.
Yep, we've got the Thanksgiving.
Does that even mean anything? I mean, as far as it's a meal, it's almost like the pre-show to Christmas. The opening act, if you will. It's not really
the warm-up.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely the
appetizer.
It's not. It sort of doesn't even feel like it's its own thing anymore.
The amuse-bouche.
The word of the day.
Amuse-bouche.
What is that a word?
It is.
Nix.
It's actually, I think, 2 words, but.
And that means something?
It's a one bite. It means one bite. It's an appetizer.
He's shaking his head. Yes, he's agreeing with you. And I have no idea what the hell you
Okay,
guys are
I'm
talking
offended that you didn't believe me.
Well, I did.
You have to go. No, you didn't. You said, you looked over at Nick and you go, is that a word? And then when he says yes, you're like, oh, it really is a word? You didn't believe me?
I believe you.
No.
But
I'm offended.
don't be offended. Amuse bouche.
Amuse bouche. It's a one bite appetizer. It's like
it's not technically an appetizer, but it is a single bite-sized complimentary food offered to guests at a restaurant, chosen by the chef to showcase their skill.
It's often served as an appetizer.
Here's where he knew that was, which I want to know who he went to a restaurant that did this with, because it wasn't me.
It's entertained. It's amuse, like the word amuse, but it's the French. And bouche is mouth in French.
Yes.
It's amuse bouche.
Amuse bouche.
This sounds filthy.
Entertains the mouth.
That is filthy.
That's what it...
That's the translation.
Dirty.
You know what? It's only dirty because you're interpreting it that way.
I mean,
absolutely.
Okay, that'll be another list on our website. Words that Chrissy thinks are dirty. So we have barn swallow, amuse bouche.
And I'm sure we can find some
I'll have
other
to go back
ones.
to the other episodes because I know there were other things.
It's always the other one that you said that I did say was the word of the day. This is going to be bad. Shithole. So basically what I was saying here with the last piece of candy is handed out, lights are off, blow out the candle in the pumpkin,
right,
and it's Christmas.
Yes,
it's Christmas.
What
now.
happened in between?
Nothing.
Where were the 6 hours in between?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a turkey. We're gonna have the Thursday, whatever, the third or fourth Thursday of November is gonna be a get together.
Yeah.
But even it seems excessive to have the tree up the day after. But it became acceptable.
Yeah.
So that Friday, that weekend, instead of shopping or with shopping, you put your tree up.
Well, I will tell you, because like I said, we're doing the decorations this year.
Right.
It's happening. So we will be going to buy a live Christmas tree the weekend of Thanksgiving. So probably that Saturday, we're going to go trudge out there.
You're going to cut it down?
We're going to cut the tree down.
Just the fact that you're having I've never been in the presence of a live tree unless it was rooted in the earth. When I was little, my cousins, they did have a real tree.
Yeah.
And like I said, it just seemed like a big pain in the ass because they were always like, did you water the tree? It looks dry.
You're feeding into your own thing.
What?
How it's all about Christmas and you're continuing to talk about it. Halloween.
I know
we're still on Halloween.
It's embedded. I can't talk about Halloween without Christmas. It's terrible.
Halloween's not even here yet.
I know. Oh gosh, Nick caught us on that. Oh,
he did.
Okay,
I'm done.
But yeah, I get it. So, but I am looking forward to this season coming up, and so yeah, I don't know. But the one nice thing is this is I don't get trick or treaters, so I don't have to worry about that.
If they're good at hiking, because there's a lot of space in between your next house.
Exactly.
They must not want much candy if they come that way.
So
our HOA, and I think you talked about this last year. It has to be someone who is living, a child who's living, or it's a grandchild, or it can't be.
Did they give you your date on when you're allowed to have?
Oh, it's way too early for. We get that last minute.
Oh yeah, so
because they don't want it to leak out. We know it's coming, and we're on standby. Sort of like the military. It's gonna happen.
Hurry up and wait. Well, this was great to kind of talk about Halloween and everything. In the meantime, speaking of Halloween, we have our special Junkies Care initiative this month to support United Way of Wayne and Holmes counties. And this is going to be on this Saturday, October 25th. We're going to be at their 5K, the Heart and Ghoul 5K and 1 mile spooky sprint. That'll be in historic downtown Worcester on Saturday the 25th at 9 a.m. Chrissy and I will be there. Dysfunction Junkies podcast is one of the sponsors for the event. So be sure if you're in the area, come on out, join in the fun, support this great organization, meet Chrissy and I, see what costumes we come up with.
Yeah. So, and it's a good time.
Absolutely. In the meantime, check us out on our Facebook page. You can also look at our website, dysfunctionjunkiespodcast.com. Learn all all about us, see what events we're doing, where we're at, read our blogs, and everything you need to know about us. So,
yes.
All right.
Happy Halloween.